In a quiet German town lived Dr. Heinrich Faust, a brilliant scholar who had studied everything, philosophy, medicine, law, and theology, but found no joy in knowledge. Though others called him wise, he felt hollow. Books could not give him truth, or peace, or love. One night, as the moonlight filled his study, Faust stared at his shelves of ancient manuscripts and whispered, "I know so much, yet I know nothing. I have power, yet no happiness." He longed for the secrets of the universe, something beyond human understanding. In his desperation, he turned to magic. He opened a dusty grimoire and read forbidden words, calling upon spirits of the unknown. A glowing shape appeared, filling the room with light. But the vision vanished, leaving him trembling and alone. He looked out the window at the peasants celebrating Easter outside, their songs, their joy, and felt the cruel distance between them and himself. He had knowledge, but they had life. That night, in despair, Faust took a cup of poison. Just as he raised it to his lips, he heard the Easter bells ringing and a choir singing of resurrection. His hand trembled. He stopped. The sound of hope saved him from death. Days later, while walking outside with his loyal assistant Wagner, Faust was approached by a black poodle. The animal followed him home, and when Faust read magical verses aloud, the poodle changed form, growing, twisting, until it became a man in elegant clothes. "I am Mephistopheles," the stranger said with a smile. "A spirit of negation. I bring the darkness that reveals the light." Mephistopheles, the devil's servant, offered Faust a bargain. He would serve Faust on earth, granting him youth, pleasure, and limitless experience. But when Faust was finally satisfied, when he said, "Stay a while, you are so fair," his soul would belong to Mephistopheles forever. Faust hesitated, but curiosity and despair overcame his fear. He signed the pact in blood. "If ever I say to the moment, 'Stay, you are so beautiful,' then you may claim me." At that moment, thunder rolled across the sky. The deal was sealed. Mephistopheles took Faust to a witch's kitchen, where potions boiled and cauldrons bubbled. The witch gave Faust a fiery drink that restored his youth and vigor. His gray hair turned black, his eyes burned with desire, and his heart was wild with passion. Soon after, while walking through town, Faust saw a beautiful young girl named Margaret, or Gretchen. Her innocence and simplicity struck him like lightning. He asked Mephistopheles to help him win her heart. At first Gretchen resisted, she was pure and modest, but Faust showered her with gifts and attention. Mephistopheles arranged secret meetings, and soon Gretchen's love bloomed. She trusted him completely. But Faust's passion brought ruin. Gretchen's mother died after taking a sleeping potion meant to silence her suspicions. Gretchen's brother, Valentine, challenged Faust to a duel and was killed. The town turned against her. When Faust returned, he found Gretchen imprisoned for the crime of killing her child. He rushed to her cell with Mephistopheles, planning to free her before dawn. Gretchen was pale and broken, her mind lost between guilt and faith. She recognized Faust but refused to flee. "Our time is over," she whispered. "I belong to God now." As Mephistopheles urged Faust to escape, a voice from above called, "She is saved." The devil hissed, for her soul had escaped his grasp. Faust fled with Mephistopheles into the night, tormented by guilt and loss. Years passed. Faust traveled the world, seeking satisfaction through power and adventure. Mephistopheles granted him wealth, influence, and knowledge. He experienced the beauty of art, the thrill of politics, the wonder of science, but nothing filled the emptiness within him. He built empires, led armies, and dreamed of a new world shaped by human will. Yet the more he achieved, the more hollow his heart became. Finally, in his old age, Faust dreamed of creating something pure, a community where free people could live in harmony with nature. He ordered the sea to be pushed back so land could be built for future generations. When the work was nearly complete, Faust felt for the first time that his life had meaning. Yes, he said softly, I could say to this moment, stay, you are so fair. As those words left his lips, Mephistopheles smiled. The contract was fulfilled. Faust fell lifeless to the ground, and demons gathered to claim his soul. But as they reached for him, angels descended, scattering the darkness. Though Faust had sinned, his struggle for meaning, his desire for truth and creation, had made him worthy of salvation. He had never surrendered to evil willingly, he had always searched for light, even through darkness. Mephistopheles raged as the angels carried Faust's soul upward. He who strives, even in error, is redeemed, a voice proclaimed. Faust awoke in a realm of light, surrounded by spirits. Among them was Gretchen, pure and radiant. She led him toward eternal peace. Faust teaches that human beings are not condemned for their mistakes but for giving up on the struggle to improve. As long as we seek truth, beauty, and goodness, even imperfectly, we move closer to the divine.